wanted to ask was, in terms of when you've sat down with Netflix, you said that there's a process that goes back and forth, backwards and forward. How do you know when they are happy? Is it a case of they're literally giving you the thumbs up, or they're giving you less notes on how does that actually work? How do you know when success, when you've actually reached that finish line?
You know what? It never actually stops, but it literally it don't stop. You basically start getting less notes, and you're getting closer to the shooting day. So you're getting closer to the shooting day. There was certain times because I was directing as well. I directed as well. I'll come back from set like after a 12-hour shoot and then write scenes to be fixed for the next day of shooting because they still weren't right. So it just don't stop. You just get less notes and less notes. They don't actually ever say script locked, go on to the next. It's never a lot script. It's like we had scripts, then we do a table read. Then after the table read, they'll be like, we need to add something here, we need to add something here, we need to add something there. So it never really stops. You just get
And
less
then
notes and
and
less
then you
notes.
get actors who've got better ideas as well. You know what I mean?
Oh man, yeah, exactly. You got people like Tostin and Ade who will tell you they don't understand the motivation here all the time. So them two, that was hard work. You see, when I had a Tossin and Ade there, yeah, I was like, this is where I'm gonna earn my money because they make you jump. But it's good though. When you get tested, you know it's no one wants to, but you do get better. You know, I get better, they get better, the scripts get better.
How hard was it? Now, what I need Rapman to do is to mute his mic. How hard was it, Ghetts, Tosin, and Akai, getting your ideas across to Rapman in terms of what you feel the character should be saying, doing, feeling, and motivations for doing it? Was he receptive 100% of the time? Ghetts, you're up first.
Yeah, I'll be honest. Some of the ideas that I had, he was very receptive and would even let man try them out. But you see, where this was very, very new to me, I was just more of an advocate of taking the advice from those more experienced. If I'm being honest, like I just more wanted to learn. Do you know what I'm saying? Being surrounded by so many people that are polished and experienced. You know what I mean? But yeah, no, he was very receptive to a few of my ideas, one or two of them.
Okay. Tosin?
Yeah, Raps is very collaborative in a sense, you know what I mean? Like he's very receptive to certain, but if he will let you try something, and if you don't like it, he'll just tell you straight, like, yeah, no, that was like that one it. Do you get? Like, you know what I mean? And I'm a man. I've been through a lot of trial and error. Like I remember, like me and Calvin tried to do it that day, and he was getting back and forth about it, and he just came out of the village brief, and he was like, yeah, that was that one it. I mean, this side busting up because it was like, raw. Who put bare thought behind that? But you know what I mean? The best idea wins, isn't it? And he's always open to the best idea winning. So sometimes you might win, sometimes your idea might not, might not make the cut. So it's just is what it is. But yeah, Raps is very collaborative.
And Akai?
Obviously, my characters are like targeting a younger audience, so Ratman's understanding of that. Like, we might know something that's more current and going on right now, and we're allowed to pitch these ideas to him. As much as I say that, he is kind of firm as well, so it is important because people took their time to write these scenes, so it's important to try and stick with the writing. But at times when there's a little word or so that I want to change that's more current, I definitely have the freedom to do that as well.
Back to you, Rapman. Just before we wrap up, you touched on so many themes in this. The code switching at the call center, I have to say, I particularly resonated with me. NHS and black people within the NHS not being promoted, but the sickle cell reference really resonated and really stuck with me because it's the first time I've seen representation for sickle cell on screen, let alone on in a series. What was the motivation for that? Sickle cell specifically.
As in, why did I talk
Yeah,
about it? I can go into it, but it's early days considering a lot of people in this room ain't watched the show yet.
no spoilers. Remember,
So
no
I don't.
spoilers.
Yeah, I felt like it can. It's going to be hard for me to explain it without giving away a bit. And if there's people in here who haven't seen it, I want them to kind of stumble upon it if you can. But Maybe we can do one. I can come back to that question at a
Sounds
later
like a
date.
plan. Okay. The music connoisseur, you're up next. What's on your mind, sir?
Yeah. No, man, I just had one question. Geez, I came in a little late, my bad for that. And obviously, I'm a big fan of both Ghetts and Rapman in it. So I just had a question for them both. And you lot might have answered it already, but I just wanted to know how important you think it is this project, this whole project for the culture, and obviously where people like us are from. And on top of that, do you think there's been enough like coverage of it, of the movie and of everything in general from the blogs and
To have something shot at this level, so artistically, with the level of actors that it's got and the script, I feel like there was no stone left unturned with something like this. I feel like this is the new level setter, if I'm being honest. And I'm not just saying that because I'm part of it. Like I said to somebody earlier, I said, do you know what? If I auditioned for this thing and didn't get it and I watched it, I'd have been happy and mad at the same time, because I'd have been happy that something so cold has come from Britain, but mad that I'm not in it. You know what I'm saying? But I would have been a fan of it regardless. And I haven't even
Yeah,
not.
and
We've been
wait,
getting so much love. I've not noticed the not love. To be fair,
yeah, I ain't seen the
yeah.
not love either. Whoever ain't posted it, bro, like it doesn't matter. You see all of that. When I started my whole career, no one didn't post me, but I'm still here. Like work, you see when the work's at a high level, it can't be overshadowed. Like you can't like whoever doesn't share it, it doesn't mean it's not gonna still fly. It doesn't. It always comes down to the quality of the work, and everybody that watches the show, the word will spread.
yeah, gang. No, love for that. Honestly, no, and congratulations to both of you, for the whole thing. Honestly, man, I rate it so much. Honestly,
Love, big
Hey,
up,
big
man.
up, man.
Nice one. Shinobi, you're up next. We've got literally just a couple of more minutes. I'm not sure if we've got time. Yeah, we've got time for a couple more. Shinobi, what's up?
What's going on, man? Big up the man, then. Big up. Bless up,
Mm.
Rapman. Bless up, Gets.
Hey,
Big up.
big up, man.
Hey, all right, Gets. What's going on, Gets? You cool?
What's going on, my guy? You good?
Long time, bro.
Who's that?
Bro, she Plasto, man. Aaron's cousin.
Don't lie. Oh, go
Yeah,
on,
bro.
my guy.
There, bro. Long time,
Just
long
cool,
time.
no dog.
There, bro. What am I saying, bro? You see something like this crazy, cause ever since I was a kid, I was always thinking about ideas like this myself. But I'm saying in the long run, what you lot looking to do with this? You want it to kind of be more like an X-Men thing where you got merchandise for it to be a part of culture to kind of like how X-Men is, or because bro, looking at listen, I've not seen the thing fully properly. I've seen a trailer and I've started watching a little bit, and then I see the space starts. So I thought let me jump in and ask a couple of questions. But what's the long term goal for something like this? Are you looking for it to be a part of the culture where you got merchandise and do you get what I'm saying? Like kind of like an X-Men type series thing.
I mean, if there is merchandise, we ain't getting no money from that. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? That's Netflix's money.
Oh,
But I still would love. I wouldn't say no to no merchandise. But you know how it is with Netflix. Even though I created the show, it's not. I don't own it. But I just want it. I want it to be a long-standing, foundation of the culture going forward. Because when you think about it now, what else have we got? What we got like from the culture that you can see yourself represented on the screen at a high level like this. We don't have much. We got other shows, but not something that can compete with the biggest shows worldwide. And I just want it to be. I just want it to long reign. I want it to go on for a long time, season after season, until there's no more. That's my plan. But hey, if we got Super Soul dolls of Gets and Tossing Dinner Madness, I'll happily collect those as well.
Thank you very much, my brother. I'm so pleased that we're having so many women come up now, because it's very rare in spaces that we hear women's voices. And Lola, you're up next, and then Duchess. Lola, what's on your mind?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yep, can hear you.
So, massive congrats, Rapman. My question is, what three tips would you give to upcoming writers who are writing their own series based on the experience that you've had whilst writing Supercell?
Um, I would honestly say I wouldn't start writing TV first,
Okay.
because even if you start you write the best pilot in the world, no studio is gonna take that as it is. They want to be a part of it, and they want to be a part of Word One. So my tips would be write shorts, write features. You can write a